In the rough, money don't fold up, I feel like Pac in the tub. Showered in gold chains, knots on me. They got the slices, I stay with the block of cheese. Broccoli pressure, both cost me 43. Hey, I stay in my lane, don't fuck with no one. Fuck with no one. Whoa. If you mad, hold your horses, I'm still going up. You cannot stop it, just sit back and watch it. I pull up in different whips, yeah, I got options. Don't play with that sneak dissing, boy, you childish. They see me in person, they wanna talk about it. I feel like I'm who you feel like? I feel like I'm pocking the tub with the chains on. Whole lot of gold. They want me to turn it down, I gotta stay on. And never go out. We ain't dimming the lights, no. Going out like their bikes. 12 o'clock. Everybody eating over here. Having more than one bite. Only the team get to play. Why? Only the team get to stay. Yeah. Silver spoon where they were with me. Dogs aggressive like they never ate. Savages. I was too quiet on the other side. Where they at? But I know they ain't plotting. Fuck with me, you die. No, I ain't playing. Telling me what? I don't give a fuck. They gon' talk when you down, they gon' talk when you up. I take what they say, along with the eighth. Kept me a wood, then I burn it up. Pock in the tub, chains on me. Feel like a thug, lot of guns. All got kickback, down your son. Still score when they foul, one. Need mine is some, plus. Spray on my body, rack, plus. Some say I changed, I'm racked up.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Fall back and see if anybody come in the building, man. We definitely gonna chop it up. Mazuma TV in the building, man. Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. Definitely got some things to talk about, man. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for a few people to come in here. You know what I mean? Definitely gonna get into it. Let me see what's going on. Real quick. Yo, yeah. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, how the fuck nobody in the building yet? Yeah, I was wondering what was going on because that shit said no viewers. Now that I fucking refresh it, now I got comments and everything coming up. All right, but we good. Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody had a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. I know I did, man. Just kicking it at home. Got out the gym not too long ago, around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Got to the crib. Got some things done, and now we here. Lowell Cruz, he said that's crazy. I was just watching Devin and Ryan in the ring barking back and forth a few hours ago. Yeah, you peep how Devin was like hawking him down, and Ryan really ain't want that smoke. That's what I took from that whole situation. But that was before I was making videos and all of that. That was something I definitely picked up on. Like Devin wanted that fight real bad. Going over there calling Ryan Garcia out. And Ryan was like, "Oh, you know, I want Tank. I want Tank." Like the fuck, like all right. Yeah, fucking Devin Haney was on his ass. He ain't want none of that. Sharon Lamel, he said, "Yo, what's up? Yo, what's going on, homie? How you doing? Hope y'all having a great night, man. I can see y'all starting to get the notifications now. I guess they already fucking with my channel, sending notifications all late, but it is what it is." Papa Yogito, he said, "What's good? How we doing tonight?" Yo, we doing well, man. Feeling extremely blessed. You know what I mean? Got my son sleeping in the back, man. Everything is well. I'm at a good state of mind right now. Yeah, man. Can't really complain. But yeah, bro, no, that's what really happened. Like Devin was on Ryan ass at one particular time, which was kind of intriguing because in all honesty, I always thought Devin Haney was ahead of him in terms of like rank in boxing. And yo, let me know if y'all want me to do a pound for pound list, bro. I've been seeing people making pound for pound lists and shit like that. If y'all want me to, man, I'll put together a whole Mazuma TV pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna take some thinking and shit like that. I know it's gonna be controversial whenever it's your opinion against everybody else's, but if y'all really want me to make a pound for pound list, man, I'll do it. I'll try to be as objective as possible. I'll name out the criteria, all that shit. Yo, Notes, what up? What up? What up? Yeah, my shit pop late. Yeah, I already know how that shit go, bro. Don't even worry about it. It seems like so much is going on with boxing, so much to keep up with. Yeah. That's why I try to address like one thing at a time, man. One video at a time. We talk about everything. You know what I mean? There's a lot of boxers that's popping right now, bro, and they all got their own individual things going on. So yeah, it is a lot to keep up with. You know what I mean? There's some shit that get past me here and there that I don't find out till later or until somebody in the comments tell me about it. Yeah, man, boxing is non-stop, bro. It's not like basketball where these niggas get an off season. Ain't no off season in boxing. That shit year round. You know what I mean? So that shit would be sturdy. Yeah. I'm about to put one together, man. I'm gonna put one together and see what y'all think about it. And for real, what I could do is I could make a list and then everybody in the comments be like, just debate that John, like, oh, I don't think he belong here. I think he belong here. And if we get a general consensus, you know what I'm saying, we can really make the list together. Like I'll put the names up and y'all be like, all right. I'll be like, yo, do number one belong here? Everybody be like, yeah. Do number two belong here? No, he don't belong there. All right, so who we putting there? You know what I mean? Like we could really do that shit on some like democracy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. We live. What up, Mark? What up? Yeah, for sure. Mazuma Nation in the motherfucking building, man. Yo, shout out to SP438I. He just subscribed to the channel. I just got the notification on it. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Not a bad Saturday. Joe Joyce and Zhang and then Hitchens and Cepeda. I'm gonna be checking out both of those. I'm gonna check out both of those fights. Especially Hitchens and Cepeda. In all honesty, if Joe Joyce admitted in an interview that he underestimated Zhang and thought he was gonna stop him in the later rounds. So maybe his approach might be different, man. He might be really locked in this fight, and take the man serious. And if he take the man serious and is in a different type of zone, a different type of focus, he may be able to do something different against Zhang. But in all honesty, I think Zhang a little bit too much for Joe Joyce. I think Joe Joyce ran into that one dude who he not gonna be able to do that come forward juggernaut shit with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they are in the UK. Yep, so it's a different time zone. I got Hitchens too, cuz. Yeah, I got Hitchens too. I got Hitchens beating Cepeda by decision. But I wouldn't be surprised if you put Cepeda on his back pockets. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised at all. But I got Hitchens by clean unanimous decision. Yo, what's going on? Yo, I seen that you just subscribed, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. I hope you like the channel. I hope you stick around and you know what I mean, contribute to the nation. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to get into, man, is the two things I got on my title right now. We definitely gonna chop it. We gonna get past these two topics that we just gonna chop it up. You know what I mean? Like we usually do. According to Ryan Garcia, ooh, you got hit his fifth round stoppage. Ooh, okay. Okay, we gonna see. I got him by decision. You got not even a mid round. You don't even see it going to the mid rounds. Okay, Notes. I respect that. We gonna see. We gonna see. If he does, that'd be impressive. But all right, this is a tweet that Ryan Garcia had put out, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I'm gonna read it to y'all, and y'all let me know what y'all interpret from there. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia do got a history of lying. You know what I mean? Before the Tank fight, talking about he was gonna fight Pacquiao and all this other shit. But regardless, this is the tweet right here. I'm headed to Milan, walking in Fashion Week. Then headed to Las Vegas to train. Big end of the year stretch. Then I have something big possibly happening in February. Big 140 fight. But first, handle business. He wrote that earlier today at 3 o'clock. So that's Ryan Garcia's plans. This nigga gonna walk on the runway like a motherfucking female. Then he gonna head over to Vegas to train. Which is confusing because if he's going to Vegas to train, is Derek James gonna be there? Is Derek James gonna be in Vegas? Is Derek James gonna be in Vegas available for him to train, or he's gonna be training on his own time until the real camp kick up? I don't know, but he says he has a big 140 fight coming up in February, possibly. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, who could it possibly be? Um, we could be talking about. We really got to think realistically here. I don't think Ryan is gonna fight anybody at this particular time that's not a solid name at 140. You know what I mean? He just fought Tank, and it was one of the biggest fights, the most successful fight number wise of the year. So with that being considered, it's like I highly doubt he's going to drop to a no-name guy to fight him or anything like that. I think Ryan Garcia feels like he has something to prove. He went over to Derrick James, sharpen up on his fundamentals and his overall toolbox. Man, just learning, getting wiser, maturing in the game. You know what I mean? Learning from his defeat, and I'm sure he wants to come back and make a statement, especially at the new weight class he's going to be at. So, who are the possible guys, man? Let's look through the comments and see what people are talking about. It could be a few names. One thing for sure I can tell you, it ain't gonna be Subriel. It ain't gonna be Regis. You know what I mean? Subriel is about to fight Ergashev. Regis is about to fight Devin Haney, from what I understand. But Teofimo and Rolly Romero are open right now. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on. It might not be coincidental that Teofimo requested to be elevated in the WBO. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to fight his mandatory. So maybe he can take on his voluntary and Ryan Garcia. Could be Rolly because they have brought up Rolly in the past. But yeah, let's see. Hitchens need to win that fight. Cepeda already has an established name. Yeah, it's a must-win for him, for sure, if he wants to get a title shot anytime soon. Cepeda by KO in the first. That'd be fucking wild, bro. Ain't no way. We need some new young face in the division. I agree. The big fight he talking about gotta be Rolly. Okay, so Notes think it's Rolly. That's a fact. Ryan did that shit for years. Now he a fashion model. Can't make this shit up. Do you think his opponent could be T.O. or Rolly? Those are the two biggest options in my opinion, but I want to know what y'all think so I could give y'all my opinion afterwards. Okay, Sharon says Rolly. Sharon says Rolly. You know, Rolly don't even give a fuck about this shit anymore and enjoy the Tank Davis payday. Now he chasing money fights. And Ryan Garcia could be a money fight. So I see why you saying that. I think he learned from Tank fight. Yeah, you could tell he learned from Tank fight. But shout out to Southpaw overall, man. Shout out to my guy. He said he think he learned from Tank fight. I think he did too. Yo, like when it comes to boxing, bro, you learn more from the losses, man. And make you realize what you need to sharpen up on, what you need to fall back from, what you need to invest more time into, what you need to avoid. You start okay, what is it that I need to bring into this next camp? Like, what do I need to avoid this next camp? What should I really emphasize in this training camp? He changed his whole team around, man. Got Derrick James. I think he understood that he couldn't get away with his God-given abilities at the high level. You know what I'm saying? So he felt like he probably had a flaw in his fundamentals, so he went to one of the best fundamental trainers in boxing, that's Derrick James. So, yeah, I think he did learn. Garcia and Taylor would be a good fight just because they both coming off losses. Yeah, Ryan Garcia and Josh Taylor, but I don't think Ryan Garcia would look in Josh Taylor's direction. And from what I understand, Josh Taylor talking about going up to 47. So I wouldn't be surprised this next fight be at 47. I want T.O. versus Haney so bad. Yeah, I would love that fight. I would love to see that fight. Would a T.O. versus Rolly be a unification fight? Yes, it would, because T.O. has a WBO, and from what I understand, I think Rolly has a WBA. So that would be a unification fight, yep. Richardson by KO. Okay, he got him knocking Cepeda out. Okay. I can't see Richardson Hitchin going out like Josue Vargas. Yeah, Hitchin's on a whole different level from Josue. Real red. That's not happening. I highly doubt that. Facts, Southpaw. He said, "Hey, yo, tap me in real quick." All right, let me do this. I got you. Post comment. I'm only gonna let Southpaw in, so we can chop it up a little bit later. If you check BoxRec, Taylor moved up to 47. Yeah. Oh, they already got him ranked at welterweight without a fight. That's interesting. That lets you know that that's really about to be his next move for sure. But at the same time, he's talking about rematching Catterall. Is he gonna rematch Catterall at 47? Interesting. I did not know that. That's SP. I'm gonna just call you SP if you don't mind. That's a good observation, SP. I didn't even know to even look there because I thought they don't rank you in divisions until you fight in them divisions. So that's interesting. I got 3 picks in my opinion for Ryan. It's either Rolly, Josh Taylor, or Jose Ramirez. Well, Jose Ramirez is about to fight Arnold Barbosa, from what I understand. So I think that's chalk. Josh Taylor moving up to 47, so I think that's chalk because Ryan just getting into 140. So the only plausible one from what you're saying, Ralph, seems to be Rolly. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I could be totally wrong. You could be right about he might fight one of them dudes, but you never really know with boxing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I think the only plausible one out of them 3 is Rolly. The most realistic one out of them 3 must be Rolly. Yeah, it definitely did surprise me. Josh Taylor moved up. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. He been talking about. He said it. I seen an article right after he lost to Teofimo. He said, bro, after round 4, my legs was gone. He was insinuating like being drained. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he said he had them lackluster performances against Catterall and Teofimo. So he's looking to move up. And he's a big dude. He probably been at 40 too long for real. What? You. Okay. I thought that was softball. I don't know. How does Ryan versus Rolly go? That's an interesting fight, man. It depends on who's able to. I think Ryan's a little smarter than Rolly, man. I think Ryan's a little smarter than Rolly. I think that Rolly could get caught lacking, man, but he could easily push. But the problem is Ryan Garcia likes to pull straight back, and that's that he could Rolly could land a devastating right hand or a left hook while while Ryan is pulling straight back, he can get caught with a devastating shot. But Rolly likes to step in all reckless. Likes to step in all reckless and get caught with clean left hooks. He's a sucker for a left hook, bro. So some real shit, bro. It depends on who hit who first. Who make the first mistake. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really come down to. Yo,
what up, bro?
Yo, what up, nigga?
Yeah, I'm hoping that Richardson Hitchens stops Zepeda, bro. Like you said, he's not gonna go out like Jose Vargas, the dick eater. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I think, yeah. Because in all honesty, bro, I think that was Cepeda's claim to fame was knocking out Josue. A lot of people started rating. Yeah, they started rating him real high after that win, and I was like, all right, dude, like, I don't know. Josue was I never really thought of him too highly. You know what I'm saying? When he was on his little streak with Tyrank or whatever, but yeah, man. Zepeda fighting Hitchens, and Hitchens been making statements, man. Like that fight against Bowser, that was impressive to me. And he's been taking him how it come. Like he was supposed to fight Montana Love. I thought he would have beat him too. Yeah, he been on a hell of a roll, bro. And if he beats Zepeda, that definitely put him in line. Cause I think Zepeda's ranked in the WBC. So
I know Hitchens don't got many knockouts on his record, but he is undefeated. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he's sharp. He's sharp.
I know he was signed to Floyd. I know Floyd dropped him for whatever reason. But I look forward to see what he does against Zepeda. You know what I mean? Because Zepeda's the one that Prograis knocked out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's who he beat for the WBC. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So to the dick eater in your comments talking about Hitchens finna go to sleep in the first.
Who said that?
Somebody in your comments. That's the only reason why I tapped in. Cause you gotta he probably got finished cutting grass. You know what I'm saying? So he probably just you You responded to the comment. That's why I said, yo, tap me in, man. You got some Jose's or Peta fans on here. You know.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I
You
don't even be paying attention to what the fuck be going on.
talking
Uh,
about Hitchens finna go to sleep in the first round type shit. All right.
oh, shit, yeah. Slime said that shit. Slime, I don't think he mean that shit, bro. He not dumb like that.
Oh, my bad. I thought it
Yeah,
was
he ain't dumb like that. Yeah. I
racist.
think he said, I think he was just throwing shade at Vargas. He was like, hopefully he don't go to sleep like Vargas did and shit.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you right. I know
Yeah.
Vargas, he a dick eater, bro. He like a homosexual ass nigga for real.
Oh yeah, no, literally, bro. From what I heard.
Like, nigga,
Yeah.
for real. Floyd Mayweather beat his ass when he was with TMT. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, beat his motherfucking ass.
And Tank was giving him smoke too.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But on hope. Oh, did you see Devin Haney's new training today on? I think it was on Instagram. He blocked
Knew
my.
who?
I saw it on Twitter. He training like a tennis player with his little half white brother because his brother's half white because Bill likes white women. You know what I'm saying? So, Devin Haney, light skinned brother, super white because Bill had sex with a white woman and had a white child. So, but, he's training tennis next to his little brother. And the workouts he's doing is for tennis. You know what I'm saying? Like football workouts, with the feet. I'm gonna do a video on it right after this. But somebody said you practicing your running like you ran out the ring. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I screenshot it because like niggas be tweeting and then they delete the tweet. You know what I mean? But yeah, fuck Devin Haney, bro. You know what I mean?
No, for real.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hopefully Prograis can get it done. I think Prograis hits a lot harder as a southpaw, and I see Lomachenko. I mean, Savage. I don't like Loma, but he was very sharp in the Haney fight. I think he did enough to win. You know what I mean? I don't even like him like that. But if Haney could get hit from southpaw angles like that, I think Prograis could get it done. I just think that Prograis' arms is not long enough, and Devin Haney will stay outside them long legs. He got long legs. He got long arms. That's why he's.
Yeah, I think Regis is too economical, bro. Like if he wanna beat Devin Haney, bro, volume gotta be a thing. Like he gotta be aggressive. Like how he usually be, he gotta come forward. He gotta really let his hands go because if he think that 1-2 shots gonna land on Haney already gonna get up out of the fucking way by the time you try to get your jab off. So he gotta really close the gap and let his hands go. Huh?
He was doing. I don't like Haney, but he had a couple good defensive movements against Loma. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to praise the bitch, but he did get away from Loma's close in work. Because he a long motherfucker. Yeah. But I'm hoping that Devin loses, bro. You know what I'm saying? I stand on what I say. But yeah, bro. Hey, I wanted you to tap into my premiere because in my premiere it's like a live. The video comes in live. That I could have pinned your shit and everybody could have went to subscribe to your shit, bro.
Yeah, bro, I completely missed that shit. By the time I saw it, it was too late.
Yeah, after this week, I know Hitchison fights this week, and then Canelo fight is next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Joe Joyce fight the bull Zhang again.
When is that?
That's this weekend.
Yeah,
but it's in the UK. It's different type of time.
Hey, you was going at it with them UK niggas on the H Money channel.
Yo, listen, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I got more
video. Hey, what you said, oh, y'all test positive for steroids, and then UK, but he's like, what about Americans?
Yeah. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. That H Money and them niggas really fucking clowns, bro.
Bro, H Money's he a bum to me, bro.
Yeah, real shit. That's how I look at him. And I open hand the shit out that nigga.
Yeah, H Money's not like that. He's like strictly computerized gangster. You know what I mean?
No, that's facts. I already know that.
He the type to point a pistol at his cell phone and send it to you in a DM. Like,
I'm right here, nigga.
He one of them niggas.
Yeah, goofy.
Bitch, ass nigga, soft ass nigga, hoe ass nigga, dirty ass nigga, stay getting robbed ass nigga. You know what I mean? No getting no ass nigga. Yeah, bro. But okay, my bad. I thought it was a pet fan on your shit.
Nah. He all good, bro.
I misunderstood clearly, bro. But I'm gonna get to this video of Devin Haney doing bogus footwork. You know what I mean? I just started finish shit.
You already know I'm tuned in, bro. Get that shit in.
Yeah, for sure. Come on channel on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully Devin Haney fall down the stairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you see how he be exiting out though? He say some crazy shit to just hang up, bro. He is a fucking bit, bro. Yeah. He said, oh, before there was some stuff to just straight hang up. No, he don't care for an answer or nothing. That boy is crazy. Southpaw, crazy dude, bro. Yeah, bro, I went on H Money platform not too long ago. And some nigga from the UK, he was talking like mad aggressive on there, but I was letting him slide and shit. Cause in real life, bro, that shit would have got you either pressed or smacked in your shit. But like I was just letting him talk and shit. We on the internet. This shit not real. So I was just letting that nigga talk. And I don't know how we ended up bringing up an old fighter I used to help train. His name was Tifo Burleson. And, you know, he ranked in light heavyweight. I think like on BoxRec, he's like still in the top 10. And there's some guy from the UK named Ben Whitaker who's also a light heavyweight from the UK, and he was talking about, yeah, man, we want to see T fight Ben Whitaker, and I'm like, bro, I didn't even know who the fuck Ben Whitaker was, but he was talking about how Atif was ducking him and talking all this crazy shit as if like he knew what the fuck was going on. I said, bro, y'all UK dudes, y'all like to stay fighting in the UK, like y'all niggas don't really come over here, bro. Look at some of the most popular fighters from the UK, bro. Like, the only ones I really know that had success coming over to the States and winning fights was Josh Taylor and fucking Tyson Fury. Besides that, all them dudes like to stay in the UK. It's like to stay in the UK and just do their thing over there, bro. Like Conor Ben, he could have been came over to the States and got that shit and never did. Anthony Joshua did one fight in the States, got stopped, never came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember they was hyping up that kid, Josh Kelly. Stood his ass in the UK. All them dudes, bro. All them dudes. They don't really be trying to come over here for shit. I'm like, bro, Ben Whitaker not even looking at Teeth way. Like, the fuck out of here. Then he started really talking about how, like, he was really passionate. Like, yeah, Teeth ducking. I'm like, bro. I said, do you know Ben Whitaker? He was like, no. I said, do you help train him? No. Are you his manager? No. I said, so why the fuck you talking like you know this nigga, bro? Like, you know what the fuck going on behind the scenes and shit. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? And then H Money was like, oh, man, he's a fan, nigga. Why you getting so mad, nigga? What? He got an opinion just like you. You ain't better than him, nigga. I'm like, oh, my God. Here this fucking goofy-ass nigga go. You know what I'm saying? I really went on there just to talk shit to niggas, but it is what it is. I seen him go live. I ain't had nothing to do, so I was like, fuck it. Let's see what's up. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how this nigga got 100K. This nigga got 100K subscribers, 100K plus. And he be doing like the same amount of numbers as me on live, bro. I got 10 niggas on right now. About to be 11 right now as I'm looking. But my lives, depending on the topics, usually go up to 20, up to 22. I'm like, his shit, bro, this nigga is light years ahead of me in terms of subscribers. And only be having like 10 more people on live than me. You know what I'm saying? So he a fucking nut, bro. I hope I run into that nigga. We beefing with them Crumpet and Biscuit niggas now. Nah, I ain't never had no problem with them. Like, one of my favorite fighters from all time is from the UK. That's Lennox Lewis. You know what I mean? Lennox Lewis, my favorite heavyweight of all time. I don't got no problem with them dudes, man. It's just the reality, bro. A lot of them dudes from the UK be testing positive. What I said was true, and I brought up some prime examples. Even the one dude was talking about, but Canelo be testing positive. I said, bro, it's Canelo from the United States, you fucking dummy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I was saying how, like, Conor Ben, Billy Joe Saunders, Tyson Fury, I think Huey Fury, his cousin tests positive. I'm sure I'm missing some people. I'm sure I'm missing some. I'm sure there's a few of them that test positive, for real, for real. They definitely not like Lennox Lewis. That's a fact. I'd rather have 100 subscribers that have consistent viewers rather than a large amount of subs and 2 viewers. No, that's fact, bro. Quality over quantity, bro. That's the situation that's going on right now, for real, for real. A lot of fighters from the zone pop dirty. That's a fact. Everybody that's associated with Eddie Hearn. Oh yeah, Dillian White. Completely forgot about Dillian White. He just tested positive the most recently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck them niggas, bro. I got a video of James Toney talking about fuck the UK, they all bums and all types of shit. Bro, that nigga was on live TV, bro. I'll never forget that shit. James Toney was on live TV. And Nigel Benn, Conor Benn's dad, and Chris Eubanks Sr., Chris Eubanks Jr.'s dad, was sitting next to each other. James Toney was talking about, man, I'll fight both of them the same night, for real, for real. Was talking crazy to them. He said the UK, they all bums. Straight disrespect their country. And then he told both of them, he said, when I see you, I'm gonna beat you and your mama's ass. Live on TV, bro. Yeah, all y'all gotta do is look that shit up. James Toney said, yo, when I see you, I'm gonna beat you and your mama's ass. And they literally just stood there without a single word. It was just like, I'm like, wow, y'all niggas went out like some hoes on live TV, bro. I was like, wow, that shit kind of crazy. He came out and said he innocent. Dillian White, a bitch. It looked funny too. No, that's a fact, bro. Them niggas all cheaters, bro. But you gotta understand the UCAD, the United Kingdom Anti-Doping Agency, whatever the fuck you want to call them dudes, they let a lot of shit pass with they test, man, that wasn't passed over here in the United States. So they probably like, oh, I could get away with it over here. Maybe I could get away with it over here. And no, they pop dirty. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm sure I'm missing some UK dudes that test positive any fucking way. I'm sure I missed a few. But the UK dudes test positive all the time. All the time. Names, too. Yeah, like, I guess he associated Canelo with being American because he fight in the States, but Canelo is not American, bro. The nigga just learned English like 2 weeks ago. Like, cut it the fuck out, bro. Chris Eubank, the only fighter I respect, clean fighter. Don't get it wrong, bro. Like, the UK, they got some good fighters, bro. That's not like get it fucked up. Like, I like that kid Sonny Edwards. He could rumble. Fuck. Josh Taylor could rumble. Tyson Fury could rumble. You know what I mean? There's some guys over there. Chris Eubank could fight. You know what I mean? They could fight. Yep. And don't get it wrong. There's U.S. guys who test positive, but I feel like it's more consistent in the UK. I'm sure if I was to pull out a fucking list, I'd be able to really cook these dudes. But just off top, it's crazy. They was talking about Gerald Miller. I'm like, all right, but Gerald Miller was associated with Eddie Hearn and them dudes heavy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Canelo. Mark, who would you give the edge to on a possible Eubank versus Conor Benn fight? I mean, if Conor ain't on that juice, I definitely would have Eubank winning. You know what I'm saying? He need to get clear first before we can even talk about that. Because from what I hear, he's not even clear. He's not cleared yet to fight in the UK. You know what I'm saying? So I think Eubank. I think Eubank the more seasoned fighter. I think his size will be a huge advantage. Conor Benn gonna come out to look aggressive. He gonna come out aggressive how he usually do, throw big shots. But I can see, especially now that Eubank is under like a great trainer like Bomac, free Bomac, man. But I'm sure that he'll be working with Bomac's team like Coach Red and them. I'm sure that he'll do all right with them guys. Real knowledgeable dudes, great team. Yeah. So I think Eubank will beat Ben right now. I heard that too. He not clear. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I've been hearing that. I've been like, I haven't really been caring or like really keep up on it, but I've been reading up on it here and there. My man gonna come in juice to the gills, more juice than Tropicana. That's wild. That nigga gonna come in. That nigga gonna come juiced up like Sunny D. That nigga gonna be wilding. That shit gonna be leaking out his fucking pores. I want to see Sonny move up, but he's kind of too small. Yeah, he's very small. But he got a big fight against Bam Rodriguez. And if y'all don't know me, if y'all haven't been keeping up with my channel, Bam and David Benavidez are my favorite fighters in boxing right now. So I got Bam Rodriguez all the way. I think he gonna fuck Sonny up. But Sonny got skills. Don't get it fucked up. But I think Bams is on a different level. You know what I mean? That's just me though. He said he gonna fight on September 23rd. Is this Saturday? And there's no announcement. All cap. Who said that? Ben? Bro, in Mexico, you could buy roids in the pharmacy. That shit was crazy. Yeah. So much so that the WBC raised the level of clenbuterol that Mexican fighters could get away with. You know what I'm saying? Nut shit. Oh God, if you put out a list of all the UK fighters that test positive for a substance, you probably gonna be scrolling down the list for hours. No, real shit. Amir Khan said he unknowingly drank something. That's how the PED got in his system. I completely forgot about Amir Khan. Crazy. Free Bomac for real. They starving my guy right now. Yeah, they ain't letting that nigga eat no Cheetos now, John. That's some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga cholesterol levels going back to normal. I know he in there suffering. It's like, no, that's just some jokes. Don't take that personal. I fuck with Bomac heavy. I think he the trainer of the year. He's done some historical shit with Terence Crawford, man. That's a Hall of Fame trainer right there. Just what he's done with Terence Crawford alone. He got Steven Nelson, man. I'm mad that Steven Nelson hasn't gotten a title shot yet. I think that he'd definitely be a good opponent for somebody like Caleb Plant or a lot of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I think that Andre Durrell versus Steven Nelson will be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? There's a few of them, man. There's a few of them. I'm mad that So Cool hasn't gotten no opportunities though, and he's in his late 30s as well, I believe. So I don't know, but he can fight. Bomac about to lose 50 pounds. Man, he probably already down a couple Johns. They probably feeding him them old ass TV dinners. That man probably in there suffering. But from what I think there was like a little report that I saw that Bomac's in good spirits and he's all right in there. You know what I'm saying? So, they probably get showing him a lot of love in there, man. You know, the UK is like in the UK, boxing is one of his biggest sports. So they got like a world-renowned trainer in there. They must be showing him some type of respect. You know what I mean? Hopefully. You know what I mean? We won't know until he get released, but in a couple weeks, he should be in front of a judge, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they come to some type of understanding that Bomac can take his ass back home. You know what I mean? Oh, man, 25-year-old hungry man dinner. That's fucking nuts, bro. He probably asking for salt and all. They like, no, nigga, eat it how the fuck it is. I see me wiping him out clean. Who you talking about, Ray Ray? What you talking about? Who you wiping out clean? What you talking about, Ray Ray? Bomac gonna come out looking like Gucci, man. That's nigga gonna say Bomac got a clone. UK food is ass from what I hear. Yeah, I've heard that from people who done traveled over there for like amateur tournaments and shit like that. I've heard that. I think he's quoting Fulton. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nando's of hell. Shh. Bomac eat like a rabbit hyena. Yo, y'all wildin'. Y'all niggas wildin'. He don't deserve that. Remember when Foster said that to him? He was asked about NOA well, that age well. I mean, shit happens, bro. Shit happens. I don't know what you want me to say about that. There's plenty of fighters who talk shit and ended up paying for it at the end. It is what it is. That ain't the first time. That ain't the last time. You know what I mean? Fulton, a confident dude. He was confident going into the fight, and NOA gave that boy some humble pie. It is what it is. Fulton and Caleb Plant linked up today. That might have been an old picture. I don't think Caleb playing Philly for real. Unless he got a fight coming up or something. He over there. He over here visiting Breadman. I don't know. I hit Breadman up and see. You know what I mean? I think Fulton can win a belt at 126. I think so too. I think he should get a couple fights. You know what I mean? I think he should take a couple fights. You know what I'm saying? Get acclimated to the weight. And I don't know who the champions are at 126. I feel like that division like pretty much dead in the water right now. But I don't know. I'm sure he can though. I'm sure there's somebody there he can outbox. You know what I mean? About to visit Japan. If I see Naoya anyway, I'm gonna ask him when he will fight in the U.S. I think he fought in the U.S. a couple times. You know what I mean? I'm still mad. I wake up early as hell to watch him get slept. I was clocking in for work when he slept Fulton, man. That shit had me pissed. Man, I was pissed that Fulton fight. Anyway, really outboxed Fulton and knocked him out. Anyway, knocked him down on that first knockdown. I thought anyway knocked Fulton clean out. Yeah, I was surprised Fulton got up off of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? That really surprised me because I thought that left hook put his lights out, but somehow he was able to get up. Still got finished, but the fact that he got up, man, that showed a lot of heart from Fulton. You know what I mean? But yeah, he in the way was too fast. His feet was too fast. It was the speed, bro. The speed, you could tell that shit just overwhelmed Fulton. Fulton, his eyes and like his reaction time couldn't adjust to Inoue speed. And Inoue was setting him up the whole time because as soon as the first round came up, he was just jabbing to the body, jabbing to the body, jabbing to the body, to the point where in them later rounds, Fulton kind of like was lulled to sleep by it. He pulled the trigger perfectly after that jab to the body. He put the right hand right behind it. Fulton didn't see it because he was just anticipating a single jab to the body. I mean, he was just worried about covering up the midsection, and the right hand just hit him right on the chin, stunned him, and the left hook was what really threw him off. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, he said, "Yeah, I want to spar Bumlanga." All jokes aside, that shit might not go well for you, bro. I know you probably think he a bum, but you know what I mean. You're gonna have to be somebody to do something to that man. Don't think because he's shitty against these other guys that you got a chance. You know what I mean? You gotta be realistic. 15 man in his high school, that's crazy. That nigga a third string center, for sure. That's crazy. Yeah, get them likes up, man. Get them motherfucking likes up, man. Let's do it. Fulton's chin was his downfall. I realized he gets shaken pretty easily in past fights. Well, he's been in there with some solid punchers, bro. Whether you talk Angelo Leo was a solid puncher, Brandon Figueroa is a solid puncher. I seen him get rattled by Adam Lopez, Blue Nose, but that kid could crack too. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's just big punches he getting hit by that shake him up a little bit. But what matters is he made the adjustment that went on to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he was the only one who beat him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Berlanga's a work in progress. Yeah, bro. He didn't start learning until he stopped getting them knockouts. Because when he was getting all those first round knockouts, he wasn't learning anything. You know what I'm saying? They was going out so easily. It's like that really stunned his growth as a fighter in that moment in time. And now that he's going up against the guys who are more skilled, more experienced, could have better punch resistance, now he's starting to learn. You know what I'm saying? But I've never been too big on Berlanga at all. You know what I'm saying? He fought on one of our undercards a while back before he signed with Top Rank. And even then, I wasn't really too impressed with him. I was like, oh, he could punch. You know what I'm saying? He got some really good power. But besides that, it's like if you're able to neutralize that, he's gonna have a tough time. You know what I mean? A lot of these fights he's been having a tough time. Biting people and all, you know what I'm saying? Forward wasn't letting his hands go. Movement started to regress. I think that he wasn't letting his hands go because he was discouraged with Inoue's speed and power. You know what I'm saying? I think he was scared to lead because he could possibly get countered. He was scared to counter because he might get hit in an exchange. He just had trouble all around. You know what I'm saying? It's like Inoue just had his number. You know what I mean? They must have really studied Fulton. I wouldn't doubt it because they understood Fulton was a threat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they trained really hard for that. It was their first move up in weight against a bigger man. So yeah, I'm sure they prepared properly for sure. J Cash Wipe your feet at the door. Make sure you like the live as soon as you tune in. That's a fact, my brother. Hit the like button. All facts, man. I appreciate you guys, man, for letting these people know. Thoughts on Haney moving up to 140? I think it's well needed because he's been at 35 too long. You could tell that making that weight limit started to take a toll on him. You can see it in his face. You can see it in his performances as he starts to fatigue in them later rounds, especially against Loma. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that happened so much because of Loma. I think it really happened because he's leaving a lot of fight in the gym with these massive weight cuts he be doing. Like, Haney look like he easily gets into the mid 160s, you know what I'm saying, when he's not training or if he don't got a fight lined up. He looks like he gets into the 160s pretty easy. So cutting at 25 pounds may be a lot for him. He's been at 35 too long, so I'm sure them extra 5 pounds will do wonders. You know what I mean? And it's definitely going to benefit him, and I think he could win a world title at 140, in all honesty. Haney liked the tweet saying he will go undisputed at 140, meaning he will beat Tio, Rolly Subriel, and Regis. That's interesting. You know what I'm saying? I want to see exactly how he goes about that. I think he's going to have a lot more trouble doing that than at 135, because at 135, all he really had to do was fight one person for undisputed. 140, all the belts are split up, so you're going to have to go through every single man. And Tio's going to give him a tough fight, in all honesty. I don't know so much about Rolly. I don't even think Rolly will touch Devin, really. Subriel's going to give him a tough-ass fight. And depending on how Regis approaches the fight, it might give him a tough fight as well. So, I mean, I'm not going to say never or it's impossible, but he's going to have to go through hell to get all them belts at 140. This ain't 135. Anyway, really did some good film study on Fulton and how easy he was able to neutralize Fulton. And like you said, anyway, speed shock Fulton as well. Yeah, you could tell, bro. You could tell that shit was just a little too much for him. And I think he felt Anyway's power, and he was like, oh, shit, I got to be careful type shit. He seemed discouraged from the – Fulton seemed discouraged from the rip or like not discouraged, but like extremely cautious. And that just allowed Anyway to continue leading and piling the points up, you know what I mean? I don't know why regular people think they could fight actual boxers. Like a boxer could hit you hard multiple times without getting tired. Bro, hold on. Is Slime, Slime, you the same one that let's talk about you 280, bro? That ain't you, right? That ain't you talking like that, bro. Come on, man. How would Haney do at 47? He might do all right if Boots not there. If Boots not there, he might do something. I tell you what, he ain't beating Boots. Haney not beating Boots at all. So I don't know how he would do it at 147. The whole landscape of welterweight might change by the time he get there, for real. I think Haney gonna have like 4 or 5 years at 140 before he even considered going up to 147. He might do 3 or 4 years. The whole landscape at 147 might change by then. Crawford gonna probably be retired. Errol probably gonna be at 54, or maybe he'll be retired as well. Thurman might be retired because he already like halfway out the door as it is. Boots might be at 54 by then. Yeah, man. It depends on the landscape when he gets there. Haney versus Boots. Wait, I don't even know how the fuck I even said that like that. Haney versus Boots, go to the Amberland or get the Amberland ready. Yeah, bro. Haney not fucking with Boots, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The only reason why I got Haney above Boots on the pound for pound list is because Boots don't got a world title yet. You know what I'm saying? And Haney a little bit ahead of him in terms of like having the ability to get quality opposition, having more bargaining power at the table, shit like that. But in terms of skill set, I think Boots is all around better than Haney. I think his defense is better. I think his explosiveness is better. Obviously, better power. I think his Haney got one of the best jabs in boxing, but I think when Boots really uses it, I think that his jab is just as good. Like that jab against Romain Vila was top tier, bro. I just think that Boots is so gifted that he don't really need to fucking really emphasize his jab. He's so athletic. He's so fast. His reflexes are so good. That's why he got like that Roy Jones type of DNA in him, where he don't really need a jab to get his offense off. You know what I'm saying? But when Boots wants to, bro, that fucking jab is top tier, bro. That shit like really like that. But the difference between Boots and Roy is that Boots also has fundamentals and skills that when his reflexes are gone, he could fall back on. You know what I'm saying? Roy was really like all reflexes, all athleticism, you know what I'm saying? And that was enough to beat guys like James Toney, Bernard Hopkins, a lot of Hall of Fame type dudes, Virgil Hill. But as he got older, you see that shit went left real quick. I mean, and B-Hop went on to beat him afterwards. And that's a prime example of why skills will always pay the bills, bro. Skills are a good skill set, bro. Good fundamentals will carry over into will pay off real well, especially later on in your career. Because Roy and B-Hop, when they first fought, B-Hop had the skill set, but Roy's athleticism and reflexes were just too crazy. His speed was too crazy that it was able to outperform the skill set. But then when they both were older, you know what I'm saying, and no reflexes wasn't there how they used to be with Roy, B-Hop destroyed him. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much picked them apart. So that goes to show you what's going on. I think Haney's ceiling is 154. That's the highest weight he's going to, in my opinion. Yeah, but I think that'll be real later on in his career. We probably won't see that for another decade. You know what I'm saying? I think Devin gonna take his time at 140, bro. That's what I honestly think. I think he's gonna try to get every belt there and then try to keep moving up afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he in no rush of leaving 40 anytime soon. Rolly vacated. Ain't no way. Can somebody look that up for me and check to see if that's real? Because I don't even know this dude right here. I don't know if he subscribed to me or what. He said Rolly vacated. Somebody look that up for me and see if that is true. Because if that's true, that is crazy. But I really wouldn't be surprised because them dude that Mayweather Promotions, they starting to carry out this logic that belts don't mean shit no more. You know what I mean? I know that the WBA been like on his ass trying to send him like paperwork to prove he was injured and shit like that, and they said Rolly was holding shit off. Please. Yeah. Yeah, Banks. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Perfect example of long-term skill versus long-term athleticism or short-term athleticism. For real. But yeah. Like skills outweigh everything at the end of the day. That shit gonna pay off long-term dividends in the end. Can somebody look to see if Rolly really vacated though? On Twitter or something like that? Can somebody check that in? Cause I'm using my phone to record. I can't look it up myself. You know what I'm saying? Is that true? D. Griff, I heard O'Hara Davies is fighting somebody else. Shakur is fighting a brawler with speed. It could be a highlight reel night. Yeah, I could see Shakur really like punching in between one of De Los Santos' shots and really rocking him. You know what I'm saying? I could see Shakur really being a sharpshooter and like picking off De Los Santos. You know what I mean? I could really see that. And if De Los Santos Shakur don't got the biggest power, you know what I'm saying? But he got some you can tell that his power, some of that shit sting, you know what I mean? And he's extremely accurate. So if he places a good shot, it don't have to be hard. If you put that motherfucker in the right spot, it could be a 10 count, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he did. They're saying that O'Hara Davies is supposed to fight someone else on the undercard of whenever Ryan fights. That makes sense because he's with Golden Boy. So do you think, with that being considered, do y'all think that they trying to set up Ryan to fight O'Hara Davies for that vacant belt? Wow. Really vacated, bro? You ain't even defend the fucking title. You know why? You know why? Because that division hot. And Rolly don't want to rumble none of them dudes, bro. It's clear, bro. It's like Rolly a mercenary, man. Just like Keith Thurman, he a mercenary. He only won big fights. He talk about Devin Haney. He be talking shit about Devin Haney and Shakur as if he above them. Like he's a pay-per-view draw and they not. I was like, Rolly, you did one pay-per-view against one of the biggest stars in boxing and you was running him out. So of course it did big numbers. But go ahead and try to fight. If Rolly was to fight a regular dude, like if you was such this big pay-per-view star how you say you was, why when you fought Barroso that wasn't on pay-per-view? Exactly, because you not who you think you is, nigga. You know what I mean? Like you not no star. People don't really care to see you, bro. You funny, you make people laugh, but like you ain't nobody that people gonna stop what they doing to come check you out, bro. Like you had your time with Tank, you got stopped. It is what it is, bro. You're not a star. Devin Haney and Shakur are both more popular than you. Regardless of how much you call them born or whatever, they're more popular than you. They make more money than you, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? They're more well known than you. They're more respected than you. I mean, it is what it is. I read somewhere Ryan's fighting Duarte. Hmm. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Yo, Lorenzo, what up? What up? JK is Rolly about to slowly disappear from the sport. Yeah, he gonna be on some Thurman shit, playing with a flute somewhere. I heard O'Hara's supposed to fight the old man Rolly fought. Okay, O'Hara's supposed to fight Barroso. Okay. I don't even know who Duarte is, Nathan. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't even know who that is. So Ryan can't be talking about that one as that being the big fight because nobody know who the fuck that is for real. Rolly is scary for that. He saw all the smoke at 140. He knew he was gonna get cooked by any one of them. Yeah, he the leak. He the weak link of the division, bro. When you look at Subriel, when you look at Tio, when you look at uh Regis, he not beating neither one of them, man. He not gonna beat neither one of them. They gonna disappear like the Homer Simpson Bush thing. Yeah. He gonna slowly creep right off into that bitch. As soon as he see them real niggas walking through trying to rumble. Yeah, Barroso. Yeah, man. Let me get a tissue real quick. No, that's a fact, Jordan. Jordan be on the beam with this boxing talk, cuz. I'm gonna have to bring this motherfucker on one of these days. I agree with a lot of this shit Jordan be saying, man. He understand the sport. He said Rolly would have been the easiest route to a world title at 140. That's a fact. That's a fact. I think Devin Haney knew that too, but he knew that fight wouldn't be realistic because Rolly wouldn't even look in Devin Haney's direction, bro. He say it all the time, man. I don't want to fight Devin. He's one of the most boring fighters. He has poor genetics. I'm like, but them genetics will outbox the shit out you, 120 to 108 on all the scorecards. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talk about this man's genetics as if he will not box circles around you. Like that shit crazy. Mark, I'm 280 now, but before I got fat as fuck, I fought at 154. I had a depression wall when I lost my cousin. I lost all motivation to do anything. But right now, I'm working on building myself back up for real, for real. Oh, okay, so we was fighting at the same weight. Because I was at 52 in the amateurs. That's what's up, bro. I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro. Everybody had their losses, unfortunately, man. And I'm sorry that, you know what I'm saying, you got all the way to this point, but I hope you get in a better place mentally, man. I hope you consistently work, do what it takes to get that weight off, man. And if boxing is something you want to continue doing or you want to continue being a part of, day by day, man, take a step forward. Take a step forward. Stay being productive, bro. Go against them urges, you know what I mean, to eat bad shit, you know what I mean? Stay motivated. Look at other people's stories, man. Like you could really do some. You could really get the job done, bro. Look at Tyson Fury, bro. He was over 400 pounds. And Wilder was like, man, he done, man. He done. He don't want, man, he ain't fighting no more. That motivated him to get back in shape and beat Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? So let that be a core example to show you that that shit is possible. And if you really make that your mission, you can accomplish it. So best wishes to you, Slime. I really hope you get back on your bullshit, man, and do some great things. You know what I mean? I'm rooting for you 100%, bro. Keep me in touch with your journey, bro. Rolly would have been the easiest route. If I was 140, I'd be rushing to fight Rolly. No, real shit, bro. Real shit. I think it kind of remind me of when Jeff Horn beat Pacquiao. Everybody was looking at Jeff Horn like he was easy work. You know what I mean? I seen Danny Garcia never called nobody out. He called out Jeff Horn. I was like, bro, that's how you know this nigga easy work, bro. All type of shit. When Kambosos beat Teofimo, they understood Kambosos was easy work. Shakur Stevenson was at 130 at the time. He talking about, yo, congratulations, but bro, I'll move up and wait just to fight you. Like fighters know when somebody easy work, man. So it's kind of like that situation with Rolly. It's like I'm sure there's niggas from 135 that would love to move up and beat the dog shit out of Rolly, or dudes that are contenders at 140 that would love to get their hands on Rolly. You know what I mean? D Griff, my brother is 6'5". Wait, what? I don't know what y'all niggas talking about. No, for real, bro. I know how that shit go. Like, I mean, I was overweight at one particular time. I never passed 200 though. The heaviest I ever got was like 195, and that's when I still do go through it. I go through like seasonal depression. You know what I mean? When it starts to hit like the December mark, I definitely start feeling it. That's like when I would be real hesitant to go outside, and I'm the type nigga I love to eat. So if I get bored or something like that, the worst thing I could be is bored because then I'll really like stuff my face with all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know how that shit go, bro. I know what it's like to come back too. You can do it, bro. It's the best feeling in the world, especially when niggas doubting you. So true, Shakur has good balance when he finds angles. It look like he'll be more dynamic with counterpunching in future fights. Yeah, I think he's gonna pick De Los Santos apart, man, and to the point where De Los Santos is gonna be hesitant to throw combinations because he's gonna be so worried about what Shakur gonna be shooting in between. You know what I mean? So I think this will be a beautiful showcase of boxing from Shakur, bro. I think stylistically, I think he could find a lot of holes in De Los Santos' game that he could take advantage of. And I think he could look like an absolute maestro against this dude, bro. I think he could put on a spectacular performance, depending on how he approaches it. But hopefully he don't try to go tit for tat with De Los Santos because that'll play in his favor. You know what I mean, you could place your shots. You could break this dude down, but you gotta do it systematically. You know what I mean? You just can't try to fight his fight because then you might end up hitting the canvas. You know what I'm saying? Did Pac get robbed versus Horn? Because some say yeah. I'm more like Pac shouldn't made it that close. I think Jeff Horn bullied that man. You know what I'm saying? I think Jeff Horn genuinely bullied him and had Pacquiao uncomfortable. Pacquiao definitely had his moments, but I wasn't tripping when Jeff Horn won. I was shocked because I thought they would have gave it to Pacquiao with him being the bigger name. But when you really watch that fight, bro, I think Crawford even said it too. He was like, I thought Pacquiao won at first, but then when I watched it again, it was like Jeff Horn was bullying him. That's exactly what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that Jeff Horn got his point across better that fight. Lubin versus Ramos gonna be a good fight, fight of the year candidate. That's a fact, Nathan. That's that undercard is what I'm excited about. I'm excited about Charlo and Canelo too. Don't get it fucked up, but that undercard, bro, Barrios, Ugas, Elijah Garcia fighting. I like that kid. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously Lubin and Ramos. It's a good ass fight. Good ass fight. Hold on. I'm 6'3", 225. I want to be 190, 200 again, but after working and sitting on my ass all day, I don't be having motivation for the gym. Yeah, I work at the bank, so I'm constantly sitting down and shit, but I just started getting back in my bag with the working out, so yeah, I'm gonna start. And the crazy thing about me is I bounce back in shape quick. You know what I'm saying? So I should be all right. It'd be hard to get up and really do shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that motivation. I was looking back at all my old pictures and I was all diesel and shit. I was like, damn, I gotta get back. You know what I mean? I've been back at the gym for a month and no one really want to spar me because niggas be subbed out here. Hey, man, you in the wrong spot then, my brother, because in Philly, niggas would have get you smoked. um, like Cambosis, too. Everyone saw him as a weak at 135. I think he was willing to fight Cambosis when he had the belts. Ryan, who once said belts don't matter, was willing to fight Cambosis for the belts because they know, bro. They know, like, Ryan Garcia, if he felt like it was an opponent he couldn't beat, he would be like, oh, belts don't matter. But then when he saw somebody with belts that he felt he could beat, then all of a sudden belts mattered. And Ryan Garcia is the same fucking goofy, bro. He's the same goofy who said belts don't matter, but then after every fight, he was holding that little bullshit-ass WBC silver title. So if belts don't matter, why the fuck you carrying that little fake-ass belt around? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it do matter if you know what I'm saying, got it around your waist or around your or on your shoulder. You know what I mean? It's goofy shit. Cambosis don't want to give nobody no smoke. He no ass whoopings. Yeah, bro, for sure. That's why like he fought fucking what was that dude name that they said? What style do you think will beat Shakur? Hard to imagine a style that would be effective enough against someone with distance control as good as Core. It would have to be somebody who has the ultimate neutralizer. Like, in all honesty, like a style like Gervonta Davis might be somebody who could beat somebody like Shakur. You know what I'm saying? With the speed, the explosiveness, um, being able to having fast enough feet to be able to close the gap against Shakur and making him pay immediately. I think somebody like with Gervonta Davis qualities could beat Shakur Stevenson. If not, then it would have to be like an Orlando Salido type of dude who's dirty. You know what I'm saying? Come forward, don't respect what the fuck you doing. Like a Marcos Maidana type fighter might give Shakur Stevenson a lot of issues because they're gonna force him to fight. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna cut that they're gonna cut that distance from Shakur, pin him up against the ropes with their forearms, or they might hit him with some little sneaky elbows, shit like that. You know what I mean? Hit him on the hip, hit him on the cup type shit. I think like a dirty, aggressive fighter like Orlando Salido Maidana might give Shakur some type of problems, but then also dudes who have the intelligence behind some one-shot knockout power could give Shakur some issues too. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I see. But somebody who's gonna sit there and try to box with Shakur, I don't really think that's a style that could do it. Yeah, Maxie Hughes, like who the fuck is that? I'll dead ass be down the side of Philly for some work, no cat. You shit. You just saying a word, bro. You come down to the gym, we get you work. Yeah. We definitely get you work. All you gotta do is come through. Yeah, my boy Chris in the building. This is one of my fighters right here, CJ Gutierrez Boxing. My boy got I'm trying to get him a fight, man. It'd be hard. It'd be hard to match make my guys, bro. Nobody in the city be wanting to take on these fights for real, bro. So I'll be having to like branch out to Jersey and fucking Delaware and shit like that to try to get fights because nobody want to even look our direction, bro. I get declined matches every fucking day, bro. Russell should have moved up to 35 a while ago. You talking about Gary Russell? He should. I think he was at 126, so you just wanted him to skip 2 weight classes. Why not move up to 130 and fight Navarrete? That'd be a good fight. I would love to see how Gary Russell will be able to handle Navarrete's style. I think that'd be a good matchup. But considering that Gary Russell just sits on the shelf, man, fights once a year, and he was fighting once a year so consistently that you know, his inactivity has been the most hurtful thing in his career, man. And then on top of that, you lose the fight and then get a crazy shoulder injury, and now you're trying to bounce back from that. And I don't know, bro. Inactivity really be killing these fighters' potential to be like Hall of Famers or like all-time greats. You know what I mean? They be having all-time great abilities, but they don't have the activity of like a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like people be forgetting about these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Maxie Hughes was the last guy Kambosos fought. Yeah, from what I heard, Maxie Hughes beat him, but they gave it to Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch it though because that was a trash fight. Navarrete would probably give Gary Russell the work. I think so. I think Navarrete will give Gary Russell everything he's looking for. Um, but yeah, I don't think Gary Russell should just move up to 35. Gary Russell is extremely small. I met him before on a couple of occasions. One time, PBC had a card on Bethlehem when we was on the undercard Bethlehem, PA, at the Wind Creek Casino, and I think one of his brothers was on the undercard. I think it was Gary Allen or something like that, Russell. And he had stopped by to support his brother and shit. And I was chopping it up with him at the weigh-ins because he actually knew one of my fighters that was on the card. They was chopping it up back and forth. Gary Russell's a small dude, bro. And them dudes at 135 be fucking huge. So I think 126, 130 is a good weight for him, you know what I'm saying, to be around. I think Gary Russell would do good at 135. I feel like his style could trouble a lot of dudes. But I don't know. Maybe he needs a tune-up because we don't know. He could get old overnight. Yeah, he has a injury that we don't know if he'll be able to come back 100% from. From what I understand, that was a major surgery on his shoulder. But at 35, bro, like you really got to think about it. Like Gary Russell against like Frank Martin, how would that go? Gary Russell versus Shakur Stevenson, how would that go? Gary Russell versus Gervonta Davis, how would that go? Um, I don't know, man. I think those are real tough fights for Gary, considering the size difference. You know what I mean? But yeah, Gary Russell, world of talent, but wasted on inactivity. I feel like that's a lot of these dudes, bro. I can name a few dudes that have outstanding skill sets, but their careers like tumbled over inactivity, bro. Demetrius Andre was one of them. Demetrius Andre was one of them, bro. Demetrius Andre. If you look through his box rec, man, there was a period of time before he signed with Eddie Hearn where he was extremely inconsistent, man. Extremely. This dude, the fucking ultimate Jermaine Ortiz fan. Jermaine would do it to Gary Russell. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Gary Russell don't got no business at 35. That's just me, bro. Especially Jermaine Ortiz, big ass, bro. Them dudes too big up there, man. Like Keyshawn and Russell, that'd be a good fight. I think Russell a little bit too experienced for Keyshawn right now, but I'm talking in terms of like size differences. You know what I mean? Like the only nigga who probably be his size at 35 is Isaac Cruz. You know what I'm saying? I think Isaac Cruz would be Gary Russell height. You know what I mean? And that's a dangerous fight for Gary Russell too. So just to be sure, y'all think Ryan Garcia gonna fight Rolly Romero in February? From what y'all saying, I'm gonna have to check this out as soon as I get off of here. I'm gonna get off of here in a little bit anyway. Rolly vacated his title. Did anybody confirm that? Did Rolly really vacate his title? If he did, bro, that's some straight pussy shit right there, boy. That's some pussy shit right there. That better not be true. Now you just got the fucking belt, bro. You not even gonna put up a title defense. You just gonna vacate it. Bro, these dudes be moving weird, bro. These fucking boxers, bro. It's like nowadays, it's like these dudes fucking girls. Like they divas, dog. It's like these dudes, they don't got no respect for the sport of boxing, bro. To be honest, I feel he would have beaten Mark Magsayo if he wasn't injured. I had scored the fight for Magsayo, but Magsayo just barely did enough to win. A healthy Gary Russell. Yeah, there's some people that thought that Gary Russell outboxed Magsayo on one arm. You know what I'm saying? I heard Bozy Ennis say that shit. He thought Gary Russell beat Magsayo on one arm. And Gary Russell showcased a beautiful boxing ability with one arm. So, yeah, I'm not really impressed with Mark Magsayo like that. He's explosive as fuck. Got some good offense, good power too. I love how the way he put his punches together. I love his aggression, but he is one dimensional. You know what I mean? He ain't too many tools in his arsenal. You know what I mean? Now he gotta go get some more allegations. See, he get some more allegations before he throw down. Damn, that's crazy. Mark, what are your thoughts on Gary Antoine Russell? Watched this fight against Boots in the amateurs not too long ago. Yeah, from what I understand, I think Antoine was the only person to beat Boots in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? I think Boots got like 3 losses in the amateurs, and they all happened to be Antoine. Boots beat him once, and I think Antoine beat him 3 times. But that's just the amateurs. In all honesty, I seen an interview they had just asked Antoine about possibly fighting Jerron Ennis, and he said, "Man, I'm taking it slow." So obviously he ain't in no rush to fight Jerron Ennis. I think they're 2 totally different fighters right now. And Boots is just he too much for somebody like Antoine at this particular time. But Antoine got great power. You know what I mean? Great power. And that's what really stand out about him the most. He got good hand speed as well, aggressive. He's smart. He could definitely be a problem at 140, but in all honesty, it seems as if Antoine is really taking his time with his career. You know what I mean? He don't really seem like he that pressed on fighting these big name dudes right now. He just seemed like he's just in his own lane, and whenever he's ready, you know what I'm saying, the fight will be presented to him. But Antoine got a lot of potential. I mean, he could definitely win a world title at 140. He could beat a lot of guys at 140, but how the way he be speaking, I don't think he really care too much about fighting a big name right now. I think he's still in the process of building. That OG was murking Rolly. Yeah, he put Rolly on his ass and everything. That was a bad job. I did see something earlier about Rolly losing his title, but I'm waiting for a reliable source to say something. Yeah. Yeah, J. Cash said most athletes today are divas, dudes too pampered. Yeah, bro, it's like these dudes like really divas, man. It's like men are the new females these days, how the way they be moving, bro. All this entitlement and bro, it's crazy, bro. Like these dudes they find ways to disrespect the sport all the time, bro. Now, if you win a world title, bro, you literally have something that people grind their whole life for and may never get. So you get that world title, and you so fucking arrogant thinking that you so arrogant thinking that like pretty much like you bigger than the title that you would just vacate it and not even try to defend it. I know. And then stay in the weight class too. That's like usually when you vacate a title is because either you retiring or you moving up in weight. And it's like really vacating the title and still gonna stay at 140. So like, bro, what the fuck you doing, bro? You know what I mean? Really isn't disciplined outside the ring either. He be blowing up and weight when he's not in camp. Yeah, I be seeing him and he be bragging about that shit like it. He be posting that shit like it's funny, bro. Like that shit not really funny, man. When you fight at 135 and then you walking around 175, that's not a good look. That's not a good look at all. You know what I'm saying? That's what he used to do. Like that might be an acceptable weight for somebody who's super welterweight like Jermell Charlo or some shit like that to be walking around in the 70s with you, bro. Come on, man. That's shameful, bro. You should be embarrassed of that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Is Leo Santa Cruz still fighting or retired? I don't think he's retired at all. I just think that he just been on some chill shit. In all honesty, they probably just sitting him down waiting for the next opportunity. But did Leo fight not too long ago? I don't know, but I don't think he retired. I think he would have announced it by now. What do you think about Keyshawn versus Frank Martin? I think that's a great fight. But in all honesty, I think that Top Rank is taking their time building Keyshawn right now. They're not going to throw a Frank Martin his way. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn is young. He got a lot of time on his hands, and they gonna how Top Rank do, man. They're gonna build their fighters properly until they feel like it's time to really step them up against world class opposition. Frank Martin, that's a really good fight, bro. I don't even know. I would have to really sit there and study both of these guys to see who would really have the advantage stylistically. Keyshawn, he a little bit greener than Frank Martin, so I'll probably go with Frank Martin right now. But I really had to study film and really break it down. Then I can give you a more definitive answer. Like I know how both of these guys fight, but I'm gonna have to really sit there and break down piece by piece, like what their flaws are, what they're good at, what they're not good at, shit like that. I think more money in the sport has created diva mentality in fighters, although it's good that fighters can be financially secure after their career is done. Yeah, it's a gift and a curse, bro. A lot of this shit with boxing, bro, a lot of it has its pros and its cons, and you're just going to have to deal with it for what it is. You know what I mean? Like, for example, let's say, um, like, how many belts there are in boxing, right? A lot of people could look at it as the sport being watered down. It's too many champions in boxing, all this shit. But then you can also look at it as fighters getting these belts so they can have more leverage at the negotiate at when it's time to negotiate their prices. You know what I mean? So it could put them in a financial they could put them in a advantageous situation where they could make some more money. You know what I'm saying? Even though it may not be a major title, you could be like, yo, I'm IBF interim champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all need to come correct when y'all offering me these deals. You know what I mean? So it might be the bad thing about having all these belts in boxing could be that it's watering down the sport and pretty much everybody's a champion. There's no significance to being a world champion anymore like it used to be. Blah blah blah. But then you can also look at it as because there's so many belts out here, there's so much more opportunity for these guys to get bigger paychecks. You know what I'm saying? It's a gift and a curse to all this shit, bro. For real, for real. I think Keyshawn beats Frank. Bro, I wouldn't. That's not completely. That's not something crazy to say. You know what I mean, they both talented fighters. Um, and both are very capable of beating each other. You know what I mean? Frank should fight Isaac Cruz. They both duck Shakur. That fight makes a lot of sense, but I think Isaac Cruz is so hell bent on getting this Gervonta Davis fight that like, as long as Gervonta doesn't have a fight announced, he's gonna fall back until until he gets a call. You know what I mean? I think the only way Isaac Cruz will fight somebody else is if Gervonta locks in a date with another opponent. You know what I mean? Five fighters from the 80s, 2000s you want to see in today's boxing. I would love to see Lennox Lewis in this era of heavyweights. I would love to see Tommy Hearns in this in the welterweight division today. I would love to see Marvin Hagler in the middleweight division today. I would like to see how prime Roy Jones would do at 175 today. So that's 4. And then I would love to see Wilfredo Gomez at 122 in this era. You know what I mean? Going up against NUA and Steve Fulton and them type of dudes. I would love to see because Gomez is highly regarded as like the best 122-pound fighter of all time. You know what I mean? From what I heard, they made the division because of him. So I would love to see how them 5 would do in today's era. I would love to see Lennox Lewis versus Tyson Fury. I think that'll be an amazing fight. And will sell out in the fucking UK like crazy. The irony with Frank when he said if they had offered him at least 25%, he would have took it, but the minute it was presented, he didn't. Yeah, that's a real crazy situation. I still don't really like to talk on it because Frank Martin hasn't came out and even pleaded his case or gave us any details. He's just been falling back and letting the people speculate. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because he was like completely wrong, so there's no route he could really take to defend himself. But like he's literally just sitting there like doesn't care to really reach out to the fans and let them know exactly what's going on. He's not trying to defend his reputation, nothing. He just sitting back and just letting that shit play out however it play out. And as a fighter as a boxer, bro, you want to keep your reputation as solid as possible because if you got a fucked up reputation, fans not going to really look to watch you fight and that could decrease your value in the boxing market. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real careful with how the way you move. And Frank Martin really don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about. He literally just sitting there and letting people come up with their own interpretation on things. He letting Shakur getting all to say, creating all the narratives. He's just sitting there like, fuck it, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that could be real hurtful to your career. I don't think Benavidez versus Andre gonna happen, even though I still want it to happen because it would be Andre's first big fight. Yeah, I do think it's gonna happen though. They've been speaking about it very frequently. They both are training. You know what I'm saying? They both like doing their little pre-camp right now. Demetrius Andre look like he's locked in, bro. He look big as hell. Look like he in pretty good shape. He looking strong. I think it's not like completely signed, sealed, and delivered yet, but I think they're real close to getting that fight made because David Benavidez is supposed to fight Jaime Munguia. Munguia, they talking about wasn't the right time for Munguia or whatever. He was also obviously pursuing a Canelo fight, but Canelo's caught up in Charlo. So I think the only big reasonable fight that could be made right now is against Demetrius Andre. So I believe it's gonna happen. And then the irony with Shakur, he was mad at Haney with the offer that he was mad with the offer that Haney gave him, but he's mad at Frank for not taking a fight on a low ball offer. From what Shakur been talking about, $1 million worth of game, he said he never turned down the 25%. He just felt like he was worth more and he felt like he could get more, so he took an alternative route. And what he did was he had put in a request for the WBC to make him the mandatory or whatever. Devin Haney ended up moving to 154, so in turn they made him the champion in recess and pretty much took the belt from Haney and is having Shakur fight De Los Santos for it. And what happens is if Devin Haney were to move back down to 135 and pursue that fight for the WBC title again, he's automatically Shakur Stevens' mandatory if he were the one to win. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yep. It's a little bit different of a situation. But, and he said it was never $8 million that he was offered. So, I don't know, bro. I really don't know what to believe. Everybody just keeps saying that everybody lying. So, it's like, bro, who the fuck is telling the truth? You know what I mean? Gomez at 22, Duran at 35, Arguello at 40, McCallum at 54, G-Man at 60. Man, I would love to see Marvin, bro. I'd have loved to have seen Prime Marvin Hagler versus Prime Triple G. That would have been fire, bro. Oh my god. Duran at 35, yo. Duran at 35 with fucking Gervonta Davis in them, bro. Fire, bro. Fire. Damn. You know what I would have loved to see in the heavyweight division now? I would have loved to have seen David Tua at heavyweight in today's era, bro. I think he would have won a world title. I think David Tua in this era would have won a world title at heavyweight. Andy Ruiz versus David Tua would have been a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Stylistically speaking, I think that would have been a hell of a fight. I'd have loved to have seen David Tua, bro. David Tua was a fucking dog. A dog. Duran shits on today's 35s. Well, you gotta really look at it like this. When you watch Roberto Duran, when he fought Wilfred Benitez really schooled Duran. And it was with the slick outboxing style. And there's some guys, not saying that this would really happen. This is all fantasy at the end of the day. There's really no right answer. But I think Shakur Stevenson would have gave Roberto Duran a tough fight, stylistically speaking. Because Wilfred Benitez and Shakur have some pretty they're not completely alike, don't get it fucked up, but they do have some similarities in terms of making you miss within like a fucking quarter of an inch type shit. They used to call Wilfred Benitez the radar, bro, because of how he would really stand in front of you, similar to Shakur, and make you miss completely without having to move their feet. I would have loved to have seen that though. Hey yo, shout out to Ray Flores, man. Ray Flores donated to the Cash App, man. He wrote Best Boxing Channel. Y'all, I appreciate that, homie. Thank you very much. I don't know if I seen you in the comments, but if I did, man, yo, much love, man. I appreciate that. That's super dope. Didn't really expect that, man. I appreciate that a lot. I always try to come out and do this for y'all because y'all deserve it, man. Y'all the nation. You know what I mean? Tesla, Marley King X in the building. One of my favorite people on here said, I would want to see James Toney, Joe Frazier, Pernell Whitaker, B-Hop, and Layla Ali. Just for Shields fighting today's champs. Damn, I completely forgot about the females, bro. Fuck that, bro. Throw Ann Wolf in that bitch. Yeah. Throw Ann Wolf in that mix, bro. I would have loved to see Ann Wolf versus Clarissa Shields, bro. Oh, man. Man, that would have been a fucking fight, boy. Layla Ali, that would have been a good joint, too, because she had some pop. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, Slime Way. Yo, I appreciate that, homie. Thank you. Regardless, appreciate that, man. I think one of the commentators from PBC, I think his name Ray Flores, too. That's the funny part. I think that one of PBC's announcer, his name is Ray Flores. So that's pretty funny. Pure Art, yeah. I know that, bro. That's the dude who slept Danny Jacobs. Apparently, him and Triple G was supposed to fight each other, but he ended up having like a career-ending injury with his back. He never came back. But Pure Art, bro, that dude was a fucking monster, bro. It's kind of sad how that shit happened, bro. Just like when he was just about to get there, bro, and he just had to stop. That's unfortunate, man. Any 90s heavyweights in today's era would have been a high chance of being either Usyk or Fury. Yeah, I feel like that era of heavyweights was a lot more talented. I feel like they had a lot more abilities. They were more skilled, in all honesty. Like, can you imagine somebody like, let's say, like somebody from back then? Like, even if you threw Ray Mercer in the mix today, I think that he'd give a lot of these dudes issues. Tommy Morrison would have probably gave these dudes issues. Um, Even like the smaller dudes from the 90s who weren't like the best would have done real well in this era of heavyweights. You know what I mean? That's my fat boy right here. I know he not fucking with me right now. I'm out, fam. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I'm about to get off here too, J Cash. I holla at you, bro. I appreciate you coming on the channel and showing love, man. As always. And Wolf is a whole wolf. Nah, that's a fact, bro. She was a fucking dog. I honestly was looking up while Layla Ali and Ann Wolf didn't fight. And, you know, they all got their perspectives on what happened and shit like that. But I would have loved to have seen that. But Ann Wolf in this era of female boxing, bro, against Clarissa Shields, I would have loved to have seen how Clarissa Shields would have matched up with Ann Wolf. You know what I mean? That would have been a fight that I would have paid for. I ain't gonna lie to you. Clarissa Shields versus Ann Wolf. That would have been one of them ones for sure. Who else? I didn't say James Toney, but I would have loved to have seen how James Toney would have did his 68. Mm-hmm. That would have been some good Jones, man. Definitely would have been some good Jones. Shit. I completely forgot what my second topic was. But yeah, I already spoke on it on the video. I already had spoke on it on one of my videos that I made this morning. Errol Spence accepts the 147 fight against Terence Crawford, bro. I had put out a video. It was actually one of my more popular videos that I had put out. That shit got over 1K views. It was talking about Terence Crawford, whether he was being a snake or being smart for throwing out the 147 rematch idea out there. Because I felt like he honestly did it just to get Errol Spence to reject it. But obviously, it had backfired. And it seems as if Errol Spence is willing to take the fight, whether it's at 47 or 54. You know what I mean? So it seems like we just as a group, we just gonna have to stop talking about who Terence Crawford should fight or who Errol Spence should fight because, man, this rematch is gonna happen whether we like it or not. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I read somewhere Kirkland can only get the Canelo fight if Ann Wolf wasn't in his corner. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. It really do be situations like that where, you know what I mean, they offer you like little shit like that, like, all right, we'll give you this, but you gotta do this. Like they'll make you sacrifice something for you to cash out. You know what I mean? I saw a video of Ann Wolf training fighters, and the way she trained fighters is brutal. Yeah, I seen the shit that she used to have James Kirkland doing, and yeah, that shit was brutal, bro. Ann Wolf did not play that shit. She be putting her fighters through hell, but every time James Kirkland stepped in the ring with Ann Wolf, bro, they was like a fucking the dynamic duo, bro. It was like when he was with Ann Wolf, it was like he did not take no for an answer. That fight that he did against Glenn Tapia, bro, he ruined Glenn Tapia's career, bro. Glenn Tapia was never the same after that. After that fight, he had zero punch resistance, bro. He took so much punishment. It was a bad job, man. He really destroyed that kid. After that, he could never take a punch again. He was getting knocked out by guys who wasn't even big punchers. He ended up taking some type of neurological damage after that fight, bro. He must have had like a serious brain injury for sure. And James Kirkland had left Ann Wolf on several occasions because of how the way he was getting sick, of how the way he was being trained. You know what I'm saying? How brutal the training was. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely remember that. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Definitely feeling tired, having trouble keeping my fucking eyes open on this live. It was a good discussion, man. We definitely got some good talking there. My boy Southpaw stepped in and checked in as well. Definitely got some good talk going on. So seems like Ryan Garcia, according to the people, according to the nation, it seems as if Ryan Garcia may have a fight against Rolly coming up in February, man. Which is a great fight. You know what I mean? Definitely a great fight. And Errol Spence is accepting the 147 fight proposal that Terence Crawford had put up. You know what I'm saying? Seems as if Terence Crawford did that just to try to discourage Errol Spence and make Errol Spence move on from the rematch. But obviously, Errol Spence not going anywhere, man, and he's one of them prideful, competitive dudes that doesn't get discouraged easily. So most likely we'll be seeing that. Let me see. Kirkland was a beast. If he had Ann Wolf in the corner against Canelo, he could have gave Canelo some real problems. Canelo even said Kirkland was one of the hardest punches he fought. Yeah, I did see that interview when he said that. He said Kirkland was I think they asked if Bivol was the biggest puncher he ever been in the ring with. He was like, nah, it was Kirkland. And that makes sense. But when you watch that fight, he did give Canelo a lot of problems. He made Canelo extremely uncomfortable, bro. He made Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying? Canelo likes to box, set up his punches, set traps and slip and counter type shit. You know what I'm saying? He liked to be elusive with his defense, fight at a certain like a low level pace. James Kirkland forced him to fight out of that pace, bro, where it became a straight slugfest. You know what I mean? Although that fight did end early, and Canelo was catching him with some clean shit that ended up putting him to sleep, it was a tough time frame. Like, if that fight was 10 minutes long, that was a tough 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was definitely one of the toughest fights of his career, regardless of how the way it ended. People think because Canelo just knocked him smooth out like that it wasn't a tough fight beforehand, or because the knockout was so devastating, they'll forget what happened prior to that. But it was a real tough fight, man. Kirkland gave Canelo the business for that small amount of time. And with Ann Wolf, he probably would have been more suited to take punishment. You know what I mean? His punch resistance probably would have been a lot better. I don't think Kirkland ever lost a fight with Wolf in his corner. I don't think so neither. But James Kirkland, bro, he ended up getting into legal issues and shit like that and stuff of that nature. So it was a lot of outside trouble that he had gotten into, and it took a lot of damage. In his career. So people usually with that style don't last long. Like Ruslan Provodnikov. Ruslan Provodnikov was an exciting fighter, man. He done been in some wars, but because of that, he peaked real early. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's imperative to get your defense together, y'all. Master y'all defense, man. Find different ways to defend the shot. Catching shots, slipping shots. You could cross block a shot. You could roll underneath a shot. You could slip under a shot. You could pivot. You could slip and pivot around. You could turn. You could use your feet. You know what I mean? There's ways, bro. Because if you don't practice your defense, you're not gonna last long in the sport. I promise you that. My boy, he said, God bless the Mazuma Nation, best nation on YouTube. God bless you and your family also, Mario. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's always dope to hear blessings about my family, bro. Thank you. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm going to close out with that, man. Yo, this is Mazuma TV. Much love to Mazuma Nation and the Mazuma Mob, man. I'll be coming out with a video tomorrow morning or early afternoon. Then I'll also be coming out with a live as well to chop it up with the people, man. I appreciate everybody who had been on. It was a slow start at first, but I think it's because they fucking with my notifications, but we definitely going to figure that out. But good viewership the entire time, man. I appreciate you guys, man. We on the road to 1K. We almost did, baby, man. Share the channel, share the videos, man. Leave a like, leave a subscribe to get the algorithms up. Hit the bell notification so you'll know when I'm dropping. All that good shit, man. Y'all appreciate you guys being on. I'm about to get up out of here, give me some rest, get started for my new day tomorrow. We officially gonna be in the middle of the week tomorrow, so I'm excited, man. Getting closer to that weekend. But until then, man, it's Mazuma TV. Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We out of here, man. Peace.